live. Oh my God, Dilly, what episode is it?
Well, it's episode. Sorry about that. It's episode 74.
Yay! Got it,
Took the
man.
gamble. Got it. I'm a big
It's got to be
gambler.
1 or 2 times you've ever gotten it.
Gambler man.
Hey, you got it. So I'm proud of you. So,
Yeah, that's good.
welcome everybody. Episode 74. This is Just My Word podcast. Welcome back. Last episode was pretty fun. Talk about. I gotta put my other headphones on because I can't hear shit.
Yeah, make sure.
Talked about UFOs and shit.
Yeah.
Last episode, pyramids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I continued to do like research on it because it's never not fascinating, especially the pyramids.
Oh yeah. How
That still fucks with me.
nobody
so hard.
knows how they're.
It's so crazy. I ended up
yeah.
watching like a Joe Rogan episode about it, and like some of the like scientists and all that stuff were talking about like the possibility of it being like from 10,000 BC, which is like
Crazy.
forever. Like just
Yeah.
can't even comprehend
Ages ago.
how far ago that was or how long ago that was. So
Yeah.
yeah, pretty crazy. So I'm a little quiet. Now you talk. Are my headphones down a little bit? Can you check on that for me, or is it? Is that
Oh,
just
yeah,
me?
your headphones are down.
Okay,
A little quiet. A little quiet. A little quiet. A
we
little
go.
quiet.
There
we
a
go.
little
Better?
quiet. Yep.
that's better.
Get 'em
Yep.
up.
All right.
All right.
'Kay.
So, but this episode, not UFOs, none of that bullshit.
No.
We're talking about real life shit that we know is true, right?
Yeah.
And what's that? It's boots
Got me.
manufacturing in this country,
Yep.
and also kind of similar, but not beautiful cigars.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So, I guess I'm a little bit more versed in the cigar topic, but I did the research that you sent in the document and all that stuff for the manufacturing stuff, and that's pretty interesting because I don't really think about it because of the century we had in this country for manufacturing to now where we're at. Right, it's pretty interesting to think about. So
Yeah.
but also the boots and stuff where they're trying to bring that back and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mary
You know,
May.
Joe Rogan's like that. The origin, right?
Yep.
Yep, they're pretty sweet. So, we'll talk about that, and then last half we'll just talk about cigars and stuff, and the art in that, and kind of the sophistication that kind of comes with smoking them, and how you can learn about it. And it's pretty interesting. So, I'll let
Yeah.
Mail. Oh, actually, before we do that,
Drink.
Dilly. Well, I guess we can say he kind of
Don't.
remembered.
Don't.
He
Just
didn't.
let me have it.
He didn't remember the
let
drink,
me-
but he did bring a drink.
He
I
did
brought
bring
it.
it. He
And
bought a
that's-
drink.
Bought it. I had to go back, make double check, and then I made sure I was good, and then I got it.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, but that's fine.
2 weeks in advance, I was thinking, and then the last day is my.
Took last week's off, but then came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, I gotta make
we
sure I got it
originally
right.
were going to start doing this podcast 2 hours ago, and you bought the wine about an hour and a half ago.
Right.
So,
I like to live life on the edge. I'm pretty close when it comes to
Well,
procrastinating.
the only reason it's life on the edge
All right,
is
so what's the
mail's
drink?
going to kill you.
what's the drink?
So,
yeah, that's true.
all right, what do you got, brother?
I just smacked the mic on my face.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to know what
it's
the
a
drink
wine.
is. What is
He's
the
just
drink?
cracking it open. He says,
I was
fuck it,
crack
we're
it open.
going in.
I was okay. So it's Stella Rosa.
Okay.
Where's she from?
It's
Hmm.
L'Originate. L'Original. That's what it says. Not originate. Original. Stella Peach. Let me just read it. Lots of cursive going on here. Low alcohol grape wine specialty with natural peach flavors from Italy.
Just Italy.
Just
It
Italy?
says Lo Conte. Conte.
Okay.
It's like little pumps.
All right, let's just pour this out. It's not a
Okay.
cork one, so we don't get any satisfying pops. We don't get to see how Dilly does
Yeah,
in
come
opening
on
it,
now, Dilly.
unless he has bad forearm strength. Let's find out. Dilly,
If
take
there's
it
one
away.
thing he has strength in, it's definitely his forearm. All right, pour us out. Now this one's mine. I told you. Yeah, that was fucking terrible. Dude.
Damn, Dilly was so excited about that. He was so satisfied
I know.
with that fucking.
This is why you got to buy a cork, because it's just way much better. So much better than that, dude. Come on. So white wine again. I'll wait till you put the mic up to your face to talk, but I'm
Yeah.
curious why you got. Well, I don't know if I'm curious why you got white
Let me
wine.
see the bottle and the cap. I'm gonna try to do it better.
What? Flick
No,
it
I didn't.
off?
No, I purposely didn't flick it off like that because I didn't want to be
Oh,
obnoxious.
look at that.
I did that first. Everyone listening, I did that, but I did it in a nice way.
He was cooler though. See?
Style.
If I did that, you guys would have shit on me.
Style.
That's why I didn't do.
Not if it was cool, dude.
I'm
We would've
gonna
fucking
rage
I
right
love you,
now.
Dill.
How can I
Alright.
rage and drink white wine at the same time?
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my god, fixing Mail's
Oh,
mistake.
Jesus. The peach smell is just...
Is it good or is
Yeah,
it
It hits you
is
in the face.
present.
God damn.
wow. So I got this because
Yeah, tell
Mail talks about there's a wine here. Tell us a little about.
I had a peach. We've had it on the podcast before. It's
Yep.
the one with the cowgirl with the peach tits. Pretty great. Super like a juice. It's more like a juice than wine.
It more is kind of like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one tastes like a juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? What's the alcohol percentage in this, John?
I don't even know if it's fizzy. I was
Yeah.
like, woo.
Whenever
I don't know.
whenever you do like a wine that's a different fucking thing, it's
That's amazing.
like it's not grape. It
It
tastes
says
like
it's
juice.
Oh my God! It's
is it?
5%.
Is that low? That's low.
That's
huh?
lower than fuck. That's a
So
beer.
low.
That's like a beer.
It's lower than the fucking surges. And look at the size of this thing.
Yeah, normally wine is like
Try the
12
whole
or
thing.
11%. So yeah, that's
14. Like 14 to
14 is the
17.
high.
I swear I see 17s too, but
That must be a really high wine.
no. But anyways, 5
It's
is
really
fucking
good, though.
crazy low.
Yeah, that's
That's
The
basically
legs look
you're
like
basically juice.
It's literally juice.
5%. Well, 5% it'll still get me buzzed, but not
Nobody else.
All right,
nobody on the
let's
planet.
get into this topic.
It's really good. What do you guys
It
think
is.
about it?
It is good,
It's actually
but it's
pretty good.
juice.
It's good, but it's
You're
juice.
just hating because it's not alcoholic.
No, it
It
is
is alcoholic.
alcoholic.
You guys
So it's
alcoholic
good.
or what?
It's good.
But what if it was like you didn't hype it up? You know,
It's just hard to
Tastes like juice,
imagine wine being below 10%. Like
Yeah.
how is that classified as wine at below 10%?
barely. Yeah.
Like 10%'s a low percentage for
Right.
wine. So
It's like it's a fucking massive bottle of seltzer.
It does
Yeah.
taste like juice.
so it's kind of
It literally
really
tastes like
good, though.
juice.
it's good, but it's goofy.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
juice.
What's wrong with juice?
We just talked about
Juice
it.
or juice?
Oh wait.
What are you saying? Are you
Well,
trying to get us
into
canceled?
both of these topics. So we can
All right, let's go
That's
to
what
the
we're talking
let's go on
about.
to the good topics.
All right.
Juice.
So,
Which one?
no, go ahead.
like I was talking about, I was more about the cigars thing. So I'll let you kind of take the reins with the whole
Okay.
manufacturing and all the boot stuff.
Yeah. So, I guess this episode is more so just like weird interest and obsessions on YouTube for us
That's
lately.
pretty much it. Yeah.
Because like I've been meaning to buy a new pair of work boots and this and
Right.
that and whatnot. So instead of just going buying new boots, I've been watching videos on boots and all this and that. Because like
Okay.
I only have one pair of boots and I haven't needed to do it yet. But I really love the idea of taking a pair of shoes to a cobbler and getting it fixed instead of. Do you know what a cobbler is?
No.
It's like
It-
peach
That's the
cobbler,
dessert,
isn't it?
right?
No,
No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
cobbler is
joking
the type of the title of the worker that like repairs shoes. So
Okay.
he replaced like the insoles, the midsoles, stuff like that.
Okay,
Yes.
interesting.
No, I'm just kidding.
Adam Sandler had a movie called The Cobbler. It was
Boom.
pretty cool.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up.
Was it actually a good movie?
Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
Really good
'Cause he's
movie.
got a lot of shitty movies.
It's not. Yeah, this
He does.
this one's mid. It
Okay.
wasn't like the
Yeah.
world's most entertaining movie, but it was a decent movie.
I like
Adam
Adam.
Sandler,
I
The
do
Cobbler.
like Adam.
I
Speaking of
remember.
juice.
Yep.
I remember watching it
movies. What
because the movie was at Redbox right before a fucking road trip, so we got it. I don't
Yeah.
know, or something like that.
I think probably one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. I mean, there's a few, but I think Mr. Deeds.
We're not talking about Adam Sandler.
Oh man, dude.
Anyways.
fuck my topic, dude.
Anyways, he's a
That's
great.
fine.
He's
Put it on the dock and then we'll talk
he's,
about
he's a
it.
great dude that's made a lot of movies. He's a Jew. He's awesome. So,
Yeah, nice guy.
we were just talking about it. So,
But anyway, yeah. So like
cobbler is the title like of
the
the job,
job.
and
Yeah.
that kind of
And
You
yeah,
described it
because
best, but-
I like it because it's like I like the idea in my brain of like spend $300
Okay.
or something like that on a pair of boots or shoes,
Right.
wear them out, wear out the insoles, but the leather's still fine. And instead of
Yeah.
being wasteful as fuck and just getting a whole new set of boots,
take him to the cobbler.
take them to the cobbler, spend like $60 to get new insoles put on,
And-
and
That'd
then
be tough to
That's
call
how it
yourself
should
a
be.
cobbler, though. I'm not
Oh,
gonna get
yeah.
yeah, that would
That's
be
kind of a
tough.
sick
I'm
title,
the
honestly.
soul man.
Yeah, it's like I'm a
I'd take-
dude. There's literally two of them
That's pretty sweet.
in all of Boise. 2 people.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say, I'm
see, there we
surprised.
go.
There's actually people here.
I'm
Dilly?
surprised there's even 2. I thought there was
Then
gonna
they
be
can
one.
fix
Let's start,
fix
let's start
my,
a cobbler business.
Oh, cobbler.
On the side, we do desserts.
Think
Yeah.
they could fix my Adidas slides. So
Right.
they're a little worn out. Put a little
Right.
new sole on them.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
slap you with it.
so I've been watching those, and it's
Yeah.
just like oddly satisfying and cool
Yeah.
to see, just like people like switching out the fucking shoes and all that and everything else. It's cool. It's like almost like soothing and fucking relaxing to watch.
Okay.
But so the main channel that I've been watching is Rose Anvil on YouTube.
Right.
Shout out. Great channel.
Right.
Okay.
Wine's coming back.
Yep.
Already.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, so he did this series called the Matusa series where
Okay.
it was like made in the United States.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's.
And so
I was like, who's that dude? Literally the video he put on.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
It was a great video.
yeah, it was a great video. And I really like that because I do support American brand and stuff like that because of the
Amen.
manufacturing and the jobs. We'll get
course.
into that.
Right.
But it really, really got me interested. So we're hardly even talking about boots. We're going to mainly talk about manufacturing for my topic.
Mainly, yeah.
Because it was like showing different boots like Red Wings, which is like iconic, normal thing. Nick's boots, fucking White's boots, fucking Danner's,
Right.
this, that, the other thing.
Yeah.
Like all these fucking different made in America shoes and all this and
Right.
that.
A lot of them.
And they got to Origin.
Yeah.
Origin boots, which I've known already because it's the boots that Joe Rogan wears.
Right.
Jocko Willink
Jocko
is a
Willink,
partial
yeah.
owner of the company Origin
Right.
that makes the boots. And Origin, the whole entire thing about them is they make a lot of different products, but it's as far as they possibly fucking can.
Right.
Make it all in America. No questions asked.
That's good.
Every single
Besides
fucking thing.
one little tiny thread,
Yeah, so-
like on the bottom, like
So
of the
yeah,
sole,
in the midsole.
midsole.
So this little piece of leather inside of the boot that like kind of forms to your foot. So it's kind of like a cushion thing
Oh, yep.
and all that after you break it in.
Right.
That's from Brazil, I think they said,
Yeah.
or South America.
Yeah. Something.
But every
I think
single
Brazil sounded right.
thing else is like the thread, the
Literally everything.
all the leather, all the rubber, all this and that and everything else. Eyelets, blah, blah, blah. All came from the United States, which is really amazing,
Yeah.
which made me started thinking because like there's a fuck ton of things that say made in America, made in China, made in this, made in that, blah, blah, blah,
Yep.
which is great. But that means it's just the end fucking product.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the end product. Like assembled in America makes more sense on a lot of products than made in America.
Or like
Yes.
crafted in America, you know?
Exactly.
Something with
Crafted.
thought.
Okay.
So like the Red Wings is a really good example and
Yeah.
whatnot, where it's like the leather, like most of the leather is from America, from a tannery in like Chicago or Wisconsin or wherever the fuck.
Right.
But then
I also learned where the tannery was in that video. So
hey, there you go. You didn't know what a tannery was? I knew that before the video.
I should know. It's kind of my
Yeah.
name.
So yeah, and then but it's like the fucking cork comes from this place that's not the United States, and the thread comes from this place, and the sole, the fucking rubber that actually hits the ground is coming from fucking Europe or whatever.
Right.
And this and that. So it's like coming from all these places in the world, but then they just get assembled in America.
Yeah.
So there may be like only two things. So it like, and it's like super interesting because like about an election's about to happen.
Right.
The main primaries are happening. Donnie Trump already announced his thing, and then Nikki Haley announced her run
Right.
for presidency. And there's always the standard, we're bringing jobs back to America.
Of course.
And so, like, manufacturing is going to be a big thing, and it's a really like it always is, and it's really interesting to me now that I'm thinking about it, and I just looked into it and this and that. It's like all these made in America jobs is assembled in America jobs,
Right.
which it's like
Yeah.
that's the most minimal possible fucking thing they can do.
No
like
kidding.
these companies need to be like the interwovenness, and there was like something to be said about like national security and like how he said it's like in Rose Anvil's thing, it's like it says a lot when it's like a difference between assembled in America and everything came from America, because
Yeah.
that means instead of this one company supporting American jobs,
Right.
it's this company supporting 17 other American companies that are also supporting American jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
So then it's like such a wider reach for one product,
Yes.
which is insane.
It is. So obviously Origin, that boot
Yeah.
company, obviously is doing that everything besides one little piece,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
And they're literally trying to figure out how they can get it from a tannery somewhere else in the United States
Right.
instead of South America.
Wow.
yes.
Pretty amazing, yeah.
And if they do that, then a lot of success, honestly, will come their
Yeah.
way, because it's awesome. I mean, people
Yeah.
that want to, purchase stuff that's, manufactured
Mm-hmm.
in this country and stuff,
You know-
that's where you can really push a lot of consumers. So.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's kind of sad now. Not a lot of people wear boots as much. Like I feel like years ago, it was probably you had your
Well, yeah. So like
church
it's
shoes and your boots.
yeah. So it's like I think it's becoming a resurgence. Like it's becoming popular with hipsters again and shit like that. So
Yeah.
now it's like becoming mainstream again to
Big
wear
deal.
boots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think it was just
That's
popular
good.
just because most jobs kind of
Yeah.
Back then.
I
probably.
think, right? So
Yeah.
now most jobs are like at
That's
a
true.
desk
They
and
were
stuff, right?
they were
So-
labor intensive
Mm-hmm.
jobs more back. Well,
Right.
Maybe
so
I think
that's
more
really,
back
I
then.
think, what it was. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think more importantly, and I think that kind of we'll get into the cigar thing too, but with that Tampa Bay video you put.
Oh yeah.
But it kind of same thing where just really trying to push manufacturing in this country back to, obviously its glory back like 50 or so years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
So like I mean the glory was World War II.
Right.
And like that's like history dive, and
Yeah.
this and
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, because like I literally in our doc, one of the videos I put was crash course and whatnot to start talking about it.
Anybody else watching or
Dude.
listening? Did you watch that in school? Because that shit was a
Everyone
throwback.
fucking watched that. That was fucking 10% of everyone's high school curriculum was crash course.
I fuck with the channel, but I watched it as a kid. I'm like, shit, I don't need to go to school.
Yeah, exactly. You're like
True,
you watch
man,
this and
that's
not.
I'll just sit home
I'm
and watch
vibing.
this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Felt like I had a class of social studies.
Yeah,
when
so
I watched
like
that shit.
obviously it started with like Industrial Revolution, like names like fucking Carnegie, Rockefeller,
Right.
and stuff like that were like monopolizing shit back in like the fucking early 1900s. But World War II was the huge one because we really out manufactured the whole entire world.
Right.
And this
Pretty
and that.
crazy.
And like
oh yeah.
so like it's a weird teeter-tottering thing that I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on. It's
Okay.
like where do you kind of draw the line? Because like World War II isn't a prime example of like how individual manufacturing, like in-country manufacturing, can also hurt
Right.
and whatnot. And today's world also shows that. So like Germany was everything in-house.
Oh yeah.
But the problem was they didn't have all the resources
Right.
possible. So they ran dry. And eventually that was kind of their downfall,
I
was
see.
the limited ability of manufacturing that couldn't keep pace with America.
I see what you're saying.
America was able to pull a fuck ton of resources just because we're naturally larger and have more resources to give
Quite a lot.
geographically
Yeah.
and shit like that. But we were also able to pull from other countries and able to make so much more thanks to that.
Right.
So we outproduced like crazy. But a shit ton was coming in-house
Right.
still. And then like in today's world, it's like you look at Russia, and Russia is everything fucking in-house.
Oh yeah.
Because of that, it's a limited technology, limited advancements,
Right.
limited growth, stunted growth, and slow movement towards progress.
Right.
Because they only have so much to give.
Mm.
But you look on NATO's side and stuff like the Javelin missile launcher, where literally that only works with trade and resources coming from different locations. Like this technology from the UK, this technology from Taiwan, this technology from America, this from this, and all collectively joining together to create this one system.
Right.
So like in that sense, it makes sense. But like there is something to be said where it's like the basic materials, a t-shirt, a pair of boots, some jeans, and some shit like that. Like
I see where you're going, and I think it is.
like basic human materials that you're always going to use throughout your daily life, like a pot and pan and like a cast iron skillet or like your oven. Even.
So essentially, what you're asking essentially for us is, where do you draw the line where it's like
it should be
being
in-house.
in-house versus going everywhere else for
Yeah.
resources?
Mhm.
Where do you find that line? It's
Yeah.
extremely gray.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, extremely gray. Because
Yep.
why I say it's extremely gray, because it's really hard to just. There's so many
Justify.
people hardcore that just want to have it all in, like, say, America, right?
Yeah.
Right.
How do you just get it? It almost seems like it's one or the other, right?
And like the
Yeah.
problem is with everything in America is then you turn into Russia where you have stunted growth because you don't have the outside resources because other people are progressing as well. So it's just like working together to fucking build a ship. If you
Right.
can build a ship by yourself, but it's going to take way longer and it's going
Right.
to take you way more tries to figure out what the right way to do it is. But if 10 of you are building a ship together, you're going to figure out problems way faster.
Obviously,
You're going to fix the problems way faster and you're going to build it way faster.
Just use the
and way
origin
better.
boot, for example, right? What if they didn't have that piece of
Midsole,
leather?
yeah.
Right. They might not sell as much, right? Or
Right.
it might not be as
It's
successful.
not, yeah, it wouldn't be as quality.
Right. But if they were able to do it in America, then that's different, but they're not. So
Yeah.
It's a good example. So I think it's really hard to figure out that line. Again, like I said, I think it's almost like you have to choose one or the other, which makes it really hard because then that's a big decision to make.
Yeah.
But I think you just got to look at it more as like what's better for the country, right? I think not go so like obviously we got to look out for the world and the earth and the future, the growth of everybody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you got to look at the country first, right? I know it sounds crazy, but you got to start there first, right?
Yeah.
What's best for this country, and if
you got to figure out your own shit before you figure out other people's shit.
Yep.
And if that is, keeping it inside, if that is best for the country, then that might be the right decision. But it's a hard decision to make. You gotta think about a lot of stuff. So it's interesting. What do you think, Dilly?
No, I pretty much agree with you.
What?
But there's nothing. I mean, there's not much I can. You're pretty much
like,
just nailing it.
I'm
I
so good, aren't I?
Like, is there certain things that you ever look at and you're like, oh, made in America, I'm gonna get that over this? Like, it might be $1.50 more expensive, but I'm gonna get this one instead of this one.
No, Dilly by the Chinese shit.
So,
if it's $0.50 more.
What's really interesting? This is gonna be very interesting.
I'm very interested here.
I tend to avoid American-made products.
Really?
Says the guy with the import. No shit.
But it's not because I hate America. Like I want.
Yeah, get out.
I want the money, income, everything, country.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep it flowing, baby.
So, but the problem is, I wish most companies did what Origin is doing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Most companies, let's say Japan, for instance, and Tanner, I think, was talking about this a while ago. They create stuff with, like, it's a craft. They like hold themselves to it. They love to do it. America, they're like, man, I'm gonna make Chevy Sonic or whatever the fuck that car, and they're like, I'm gonna put 1 liter engine in it, 2-cylinder. That's gonna save money. We're gonna make everything out of plastic. Shoot it out the door, and then you're like,
I mean, I think that kind of comes down to like being held back by like standards. Like there's like a race to the bottom thing with global economics, where it's whoever can make it the cheapest,
right? Absolutely,
will win. And America has all these regulations, which aren't bad regulations. They're safety of the workers, proper wages, this and that, blah, 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 everything else. But that raises the cost.
It's like a butterfly effect.
We can't that cost gets transferred to the customer, no matter what. China doesn't give a fuck about their humans.
Yeah.
No matter how you feel about it,
right.
Some egregious things can happen somewhere. Yeah. Bad people can do bad things in a lot of places, and China is a bad place sometimes.
Bad people in there. Yep.
There are bad people there.
Right.
I mean, you might be a heartthrob for them. I'm just saying there's a lot of cases of a lot of bad things.
So I think what Dilly was saying, what he was referring to something I said earlier, and it's actually from that book that I'm absolutely crushing, by the way.
Start with why?
Yes. I'm 60 pages away from being done with it, and I started reading that a week and a half ago.
That's good.
Really and I read fucking slow, so that's a big accomplishment for me. So I'm running, baby.
Yep.
But what he said in the first part of the book was a good example he used from starting with why, or what he said was these American engineers, car engineers, went to Japan to see how they were making their cars, and there was in America there's this guy that hits a hammer on the door to make sure it's on perfectly, essentially.
Yeah.
And the guy, they went to Japan, that job didn't exist, and they couldn't understand why that job didn't exist. So well, how? But the Japanese auto engineer was like, well, it's because we make sure it fits perfectly before when we make the product. When we make the door, when we make the car, the whole thing.
Yeah, they don't check it because every single step they make sure is done perfect.
Right. On the flip side, it's one less job.
Yep.
Right. So it's almost like, would you rather have the jobs or?
So are you
major
products like you said Chevy Sonic, but what about just a part like a carburetor or for a car
little parts.
or a T-shirt that was made in America,
anything,
or a pair of boots?
I think clothing,
or is it anything? You're just no.
It's not necessarily anything. It's America. I feel like we have. Our name brand products, if it comes to clothing and stuff, are good. This is where I feel like we're divided by other countries. We are great quality, the name brand products, but let's say stuff in Germany or Japan or something. I feel like everything is good quality. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like
I don't know. Like I feel like
I don't know. It's hard to
Not
say with
everything.
clothes, but
Can't
so
say
like
everything.
yeah, I would say like how I see
Higher
American
percentage, maybe.
yeah, like American made. It seems like with those regulations also comes higher quality to me personally. Like obviously with whole cars,
that's
there's
true.
always problems, but like if you buy Origin boots versus, and they cut them apart on Rose Anvil boots, like some other boots, it was like these are fucking egregious versus the American boots where it's like these are fucking top notch. Like it's pretty,
Right.
according to that channel at least, it's pretty agreed upon that the greatest boots in the world are all made in America
yep.
and whatnot. So like these regulations and all that, there's like
Right.
major craftsmanship to it, and like it used to always be that way. Like in the 40s when Ford, or even then before then, like the 20s,
Yep.
Model T, Model A area, there was guys that would fucking wear their fucking Ford worker pin
Yep.
everywhere around in Detroit because it was a badge of honor, and they were proud, and they looked down on people if they didn't work on the assembly lines at Ford.
Right.
Like, oh, you don't work at Ford? You're a piece of shit. What did
Yeah.
that dude literally just put straps on a gas tank to make sure it didn't fall off the car? But
Yeah.
he was fucking like, I'm
Love it.
Ford, ride or die. I fucking love this company, and I fucking take pride in that. I
Yep.
still think that's around and
Yep.
whatnot, but
Of
it's
course
just
it
like,
is.
it's
think-
just hard.
Yeah, I think for some reason I don't know what happened, but I feel like we had that craftsmanship and then it kind of died off, and maybe it's coming back.
Well,
with certain
in the
companies.
video, one of the videos I put, I'm sure it's the longer one, so I know you didn't watch it.
Right.
But
It's true.
they talked about like in the 90s with the Clinton era and whatnot. And I love that fucking like hour-long video that I did.
Yep.
Because like they were super unbiased. They were talking about good and bad with Democrat and Republican
Yeah.
sides. Like they were like, Trump did this great, but he fucking sucked at this. And then Biden
Right.
did this great, but he fucking sucks at this.
Yeah.
And they were like,
like all
it pretty much
politicians.
started like the death of American manufacturing really started with the Clinton era kind of thing,
Yep.
where it was like
yeah.
globalization of economics was really spearheaded in.
Ooh.
Because before then it was still like try to make what we can here, and then if we can't, or if there's no one making it here, then you go to other countries kind of thing.
I see.
Right.
Yeah.
But when Clinton was coming around, it's like they're making it too over in China, and it's way fucking cheaper. So if it's way fucking cheaper, that means it's cheaper to buy. So let's do it here because that's less money being spent out of someone's wallet. But
Right.
then it's like, well, then there's less jobs because then it goes to China because it's cheaper, and then you do
Exactly.
the tax
Yeah.
and like something to support America and something to legitimately like voting with your fucking dollar kind of thing.
Right.
Because like that's how economics isn't the study of money; it's the study of choice, and
yeah.
they determine your choices by what you use with your dollar
Right. Yeah.
and whatnot. So like if you spend $200 on your fucking pair of Origin boots,
Right.
that you get taxed, and tax money goes, sales tax goes to the fucking government from you purchasing it. The
Yeah.
company pays taxes to the government, and it all stays in the United States because it's an American company.
Right.
And then every single fucking sales that they made with other American companies also go there. So then, like, your $300 went so much further
It
to
got
help the country
Recycled, baby.
versus buying from China.
Right.
Because if you just buy from China, it's the sales tax, and then you're done,
That's it.
pretty much.
Quick question too. Does Origin, I'm assuming, has a stock, right?
I don't know if it's publicly traded or not.
Because that would be one hell of a stock to get into right there.
Well, who knows
Maybe.
if they blow up or
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're
Because like they talked about it, like they started with Brazilian jiu-jitsu gis.
Oh, that was so fascinating.
wow.
Actually.
Yeah, because
Actually, yeah.
literally like Jocko and the other guy that started it are big BJJ guys, and
Oh, like huge. Like huge.
obviously, so like the gis, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that, you can wear a gi or you can't wear a gi. But if you are a gi guy, obviously you need a gi.
They were
Right.
and were those
Pretty much all that you couldn't. There was not a single manufacturer whatsoever in America, whatsoever. You
Right.
had
Wow.
it would all 100% of all product came outside of the United States, and they're like,
Right.
well, I'm a fucking Navy SEAL. I fucking seen people die for this country. I want to support this country by buying shit from this country.
Yeah.
How the fuck do we start making this and this and that? And they fucking and shows even further like the death of manufacturing.
Right.
They like you need a loom to fucking make the fabric to make the gi.
Crazy.
No one was
operation.
fucking making the looms anymore. Like
No.
unless like super crazy high speed automated looms that were brand new from fucking Switzerland or some fucking super technology advance or Germany or some shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Some factory thing for fucking $6.5 million.
Yeah.
like
Yep.
some outside of the world, like you can't do that as a startup company type thing. So they just
And
find
then these guys, they went to where did
it
they
was like
find
a
this thing?
fucking warehouse in
Rand-
Maine
yeah,
or some shit like that. And it was like
abandoned
a
warehouse or
loom
something?
that hasn't been used in 30 years. So it was probably used for 50 years before that. So it's
Yeah.
probably like 85, 70 years old
Yeah,
Wow.
or something like that. And they pull it out of
it
that.
wasn't usable when they found it.
Yeah, got it to figured out how to make it work, fixed it to make it work, made it work, started making geese with that old as fucking living shit loom, started selling them, and now they've expanded. So now they do boots, they do jeans, they do the geese still, they do some other stuff and whatnot. But it all started with that one loom. But that even shows it's like that shit's not around no more. Like
Right.
Yeah.
if they're having to pull shit out of a fucking abandoned warehouse in Maine, what the fuck are we doing?
No shit.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So, and then that's origin, right? That's how.
Yeah,
they-
that's origin.
and then they made the boots. So, just more reason to buy these boots because
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and like I've watched the videos and they're not the best boots, but like I haven't bought any yet, but like more than pretty positive I'm probably gonna buy their boots.
well, it's the combination factor that
Yeah.
they're an above average boot, right? They're not
Yeah.
the best boot, but they're very much an above average boot,
They're above average.
And-
Take quality or pride in their.
and it's
work.
manufactured
Yeah,
in America.
and
Yep.
it's like I got to put my money where my mouth is.
Right.
Like with these other ones, it's like maybe 4. They used 15 other companies to source materials to
Right.
make their boots. Only 3 were in United States.
Right.
But this one, it's like 15 for this. 14 out of the 15 were all American,
Right. Well,
which
and
is insane.
And I think this whole buying it for that cause comes from another example from that book, right? I think that guy really hammers home like extensively. I love the book, but he extensively really pushes like the why and like what it means for a person or an organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think how you like really become successful as a leader or someone that's trying to inspire or a company or organization or whatever is you really make sure it's clear what the why is to who you're trying to expose what you're saying to, right? And I think if they like Origin, their why is manufacturing in America, right?
Yep.
So who's gonna fucking always fucking buy their products? People that
Berg.
only buy manufactured in U.S. stuff, right?
Yeah.
So then you have like a hardcore following that no matter if you're not the best or not. And same goes with Apple. They were saying it in that book too. He was talking about how
Yeah.
Apple might not be the best phone. That Samsung Flip, John, fucking
Yeah.
the Samsung
Yeah, which
Bop
is
It.
that's like
Crazy.
an argument forever. Like all
Of
these
course.
fucking like Samsung people, it's like my Samsung can do fucking 50 million fucking things more than your Apple can. It's like, but I know how to use my Apple,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah. But
and I'm
it's,
comfortable with my Apple.
well, it's just you just know what you're buying, right?
Yeah.
And that's what Apple hammered home so well, right? It's just like,
Another.
go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, not to interrupt, but kind of just real quick before you
Yeah.
continue. I noticed on the of course the back of iPhones and Apple products and stuff, it says designed by Apple in California.
yeah, designed in California, made in Taiwan or whatever.
So they. Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, where are they made? Probably
Yeah,
Right.
in
somewhere there.
Asia.
Yeah, Asia.
China too, I think, right?
Yeah,
they-
probably.
So I
They-
guess their iPhones are weird because aren't several parts from different just
Yeah, so it's
little-
like those missile systems that I was talking about earlier with when I was using the Russia NATO
Right.
analogy and all that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sure like this because like that's one of the things in that like super long video when it was like talking about good and bad. Like Biden's not supporting small industry whatsoever really
Right.
in America, which sucks. Trump did that.
yeah.
But the thing about that is that helps Americans at home very, very well.
Right.
But it doesn't really hurt China. China's still going to keep on producing for
Oh,
everything
that's
else
for
in the
damn sure.
world, and America is still going to still buy a shit ton of product from China so long as they're making it,
Right.
and this and that. But
Wasn't-
but everything in the world
Right.
it runs off of computers now, and you need those
Yeah.
those semiconductors, those microchip
Yeah.
things from Taiwan.
Wow.
So, and Trump didn't do this, but Biden did. He put a fucking tariff on China saying no Taiwanese semiconductors can be bought from China and this and that. So, they said, fucking hard stop. Taiwan's not selling to China fucking no more. That crippled China really fucking badly because
Right.
they do make semiconductors like Taiwan, but they're not nearly as good of a quality. So they don't handle nearly as well. So it literally put him backwards like a motherfucker by doing that. So it's like he hurt him on the global stage, but he's not helping locally. Trump helped locally like a fucker, but he didn't really hurt them on the global stage necessarily as intended.
I see. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, the whole manufacturing thing. What do you think? Where do you think it's going to go? Manufacturing. What do you think?
I think people are really waking up, especially like with COVID and shit like that, and like realizing like you kind of need shit right here, right now, kind of things.
Right.
You can't trust, and like with the whole like shipping lane debacle where like fucking union workers at fucking ports weren't fucking offloading fucking tankers or whatever, fucking shipping barges enough and all this and that. And so we weren't getting enough product quick enough and it was taking forever.
So much of that.
People learned like you kind of need the here and now, and you can't just trust that something's going to be made on the other side of the world and get here in 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I think people are going to push more for regional manufacturing more and more. And like I think you can see that in your branding more and more too, because there's more like made in America branding than ever, or like
I have noticed
or
that
regional branding like made in the Pacific Northwest, or from Kansas, or from New York, or from Texas.
And I think
this and that, like they really take pride in their fucking location.
Yes.
They might not even say made in America. They might just go for the state. They might just say made in Idaho or something like that, which is fine.
Yeah.
So
because you still know where that's from.
Yeah.
And it's America. So, and I think it all kind of stems from just preparation, right? Because what happens if you're so like really looking, you get resources from like everywhere. Like, nation gets like 95% of its resources from separate nations, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What if like half of those nations just went like, no, we're not letting anything go out anymore?
And I mean, you literally saw that in some of the most dangerous ways possible too.
Right.
When a year ago now, when the Ukraine-Russia conflict happened and oil started getting shut down.
Right.
And all this and that.
Oh, yeah.
And all this. And like you saw prices skyrocket in Europe, and they went pretty fucking high in America as well. And you realize that energy is a national security problem. So like Doc on Biden, he made us dependent on foreign oil once again.
Right.
But Trump didn't. Trump made us independent.
Right.
We had more national security because when we didn't need any foreign oil to support ourselves, we were a net exporter.
Yes.
If the Ukraine war happens, we're like, we got ours.
Right.
We're
we
vibing.
didn't have to worry about that. Yeah.
You guys are on the other side of the ocean. We don't give a fuck what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts Europe, and we're going to try to help Europe and all that because we're our allies there. But
we're doing our own thing.
we are our own thing, and you're not going to hurt our prices because we got our own thing. But when we went back to dependency, it's like there were literal fucking people going fucking insane. Like, holy fuck, I can't drive to work anymore because I can't afford gas.
People filling up their fucking beds of their fucking trucks with fucking gas.
Yeah.
It was fucking
crazy.
Like
national energy was a national security thing. So like, what happens if it's like, guess what? Your gas from this country not coming anymore.
Right.
They're a major like some fucking weird thing like plastic fucking distributor. All those plastic disposable bottles that half your fucking country relies on for clean water. Gone now.
Yep.
Fucking they were a major fucking tin producer or glass producer. It's like all this cookware gone. Fucking. Oh, they were a major farmer of this seasoning that's super popular. Gone. So it's like cooking changed, energy changed, basic living changed.
Then what, right? What if all that disappears? So I think coming back to like that fine line thing, right? Whether to decide to do that, I think it's too risky now that we talked about it to have a lot of your stuff going out. So I think it is. Yes, you might stunt your growth if you are only inside this country and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the risk, I think, that could happen in case, a pandemic or anything, or a nation just says, nah, we're holding it. I think it's just safer if you're able to do that. I think.
Exactly. Yeah. And
so I think that's a better decision.
I think that is a better decision too. Like it's a worthy sacrifice to say if yeah, we could grow in technology.
It's a long game,
Like,
though, right?
We'll just use like an iPhone for an example. Like,
Okay.
we can design the iPhone 27 in 4 years if we get help
Use
from
all resources,
all the resources from all the countries.
Right.
Yep.
If we only use America and 2 other countries, like
Right.
Mexico and the UK,
Right.
and that's it. Instead of 26 countries, we can build the iPhone 27 in 25 years.
Right.
Or not 25 years,
10.
10 years.
Yeah.
So we go from 4 to 10. I think that's a worthy sacrifice
Yeah.
for the sake of security.
Right. I absolutely agree. Yeah. And the security, as we've seen with, like, COVID and stuff like that, it's a serious thing you got to consider and stuff. So,
Yeah.
excuse me. But, yeah, so it's interesting. The whole manufacturing, don't really think about it that much, right, in this country.
Yeah, but
so
once it goes
Yeah.
bad, it goes really fucking bad.
really bad. Like, dangerously bad.
Yeah.
We're fucked bad.
Yeah, like holy shit. Like in North Carolina when the fucking gas lines fucking got hacked by fucking
Jesus.
scammers and all that.
Oh,
I was in
yeah.
North Carolina and I was watching people fucking just freak the fuck out because it's
Right.
like, hey, guess what? You can only buy 5 gallons of gas at a time and the lines fucking go crazy and we
God.
only get 1 truck a day
Right.
of gas. And
That's
that, guess what?
crazy
There's
thing
such a
about
big line. That truck
People.
of gas goes in about 3 hours.
Right. Ooh,
Scary to
Yeah.
think about. Yeah.
it is freaky.
People,
Yeah.
people, I worry about the people almost more than
Yeah.
the dang product.
Yeah. So it's
People
like,
going nuts.
No
I
kidding,
like
right?
the idea of like trusting a good product. So like a $300 pair of boots, I know I can rely on.
Right.
I don't have to worry about them falling apart and breaking.
Yeah.
And so that's great. And also it supports American manufacturing. So
Also
now it's
huge.
like the thread makers in America, they still have source jobs because these boots have that.
Right.
They're buying that thread.
Yeah.
These like little fucking steel makers that make the eyelets, they've got a job still.
Right.
The tanneries that make the leather still have a job. The
Right.
fucking people that make the foam fiberboard fucking insole shit to make it nice and soft and squishy and comfy on your feet
Still, have a job.
still got a job.
Right.
And all those companies can continue to grow and continue to make more things, so then more things are available that are made in America, and then we're more self-reliant than we were before.
Yep.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It's true. It's hard because it almost, when you think about it in that regard, it almost seems like an easy decision, right? But obviously,
Yeah.
it's very difficult. And it's something that, as a nation, you got to vote on, right?
Yeah.
That's where it almost is like,
Yeah.
will it ever happen? Probably not.
Yeah, like I don't know if it would ever happen, but I like the idea.
Right.
Also, like the importance of this is like we can't let the quality and the care for the companies
Right.
diminish as it grows. Like
Right.
you need pride in it as well, or it's like Origin isn't going to be Origin anymore, and I'll never buy their boots again if they're not how they are right now, where they
course.
take pride in their work and they make a quality product.
Right.
They have to make a quality product for it to be worth something.
Well, of course, right? It's part of
So
it.
like I don't know if it ever would get back to those 20s days or the teens days when people were going to church with their fucking Ford employee pin on their shirt.
No shit.
But
It's pretty sweet.
there's
though.
something that's sweet to be said about like
Oh,
you
yeah.
caring about that, because right now really like you'll get an oddball that like if you meet them they'll introduce themselves and they'll be like, hi, I work at fucking Costco, and it's like I didn't ask, but that's cool, I guess.
It's
That's
nice
weird.
for you, I guess.
Like, that's kind of weird that you fucking brought that up so quick.
They're the one,
But-
the
Costco
greeters
pizza.
at the door.
Yeah, exactly. There's like those couple of weirdos like that, but most people like
Yeah.
you have to search on their Facebook to find out who they work for, if they even put it on their Facebook. Like people don't really take pride, take ownership, and take that in as a personality trait. Like people took in, like that was part of their personality. I worked at the Ford factory
Right.
plants in the 1920s.
Yeah.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
And,
yeah.
you know, the whole nation doesn't have to change, but the companies can still do that no matter what.
Yeah, the
nation
culture.
does, right?
Yeah.
Like companies can do that no matter what.
Yeah.
And again, starting with why, and it's just it's inspiring to people. It's inspiring people what you believe in, than to work for what you believe. So, and if you can do that, people are gonna buy your shit every single time. They're gonna wait and they're gonna make a sacrifice
Yeah.
to do that. So,
Like I'm willing, like I'll try to buy Made in America shit, but like if
Yeah.
I hear like, oh, Made in America, then it's like fucking half of it isn't Made in America, or like all this and that, or like, oh, shitty business plans. Oh, they mistreat their workers. Oh, it's a shitty product. It's like sick. Made in America, still won't buy it because
Right.
it's like, why would I invest in that? Why would I vote with my dollar for something shitty like that? I'll
Right.
vote for something good like Origin.
right,
And to cover my ass a little bit, not make me look like such a piece of shit.
Why?
Because I
You
do
haven't been talking?
I do no
No, because he said he buys imports.
That's
yeah
right.
I do buy American made stuff. To me,
You
it's
do have
either,
a Focus.
Yeah, I do have a Focus. Yeah, Ford Focus, 100% American
You got a
made.
Focus, you got another car, and you got another car after that car.
So, take it easy. So I think
Full of cars, this guy.
I usually it depends what I buy. Like, but I think Japan makes really good quality car parts. Like they make really good bearings. For instance, they sell many bearings, I think, for several different things.
Right.
Which is like when you for people that don't know a lot about bearings, which Tanner's probably
Yeah.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I have no idea.
When you spin your wheel,
Okay.
right, and it goes spins in a circle, that's a bearing that makes it spin.
Oh, okay,
A
gotcha.
little tiny. So they sell really good quality of those. Not saying America doesn't make good quality, but they have that reputation, I guess. So
yeah. And like that kind of
Yeah.
is like just like the midsole with the Origin boots.
Yep.
Like maybe that's part of like the Ford pickup trucks or the Ford Focuses where it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, they are made. We can make these in America, but like it literally will sacrifice the quality of our products so much that we can't do it at this point. So
Yep.
we'll go with the Japanese bearings,
Yep. So yeah, it's
which is fine.
Yep.
But it's like if so long as like people still keep it in their mind, it's like this is an opportunity for America to grow to do this.
Right.
I do think what for me is of course buying stuff from Japan or Germany. They both have that culture of craftsmanship. They enjoy what they do, which America is starting to do.
Yeah.
And I think they
Taking
get
pride in their jobs
that.
again.
Yeah, and if you start that up, you get that going
Yeah.
again, then people will be like,
Yeah.
all right.
I think a lot of it is also stigmas too. It's like in the end, a
Yeah.
shit ton of this today's world, if it's going to be a successful company, it has to be made on an assembly line pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
a stigma of it's like, oh, you're standing there for 8 hours a day in front of an assembly line doing one thing. Wow, your life fucking sucks dick.
That too.
And it's like,
that too,
why
yeah.
is there that stigma?
Right.
Like I said, people way back when obsessed over it, loved it, cherished the fact that they got to do that.
No
Yep.
kidding.
And they
right.
did it for 35 years and never complained.
Right.
Now it's like, no.
And
No. Why would I do that? I want an office job. It's like, well, who's going to build the
Yeah.
desk?
Right.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. And honestly, I thought about kind of how cool it is. Me being like a car nerd, it'd be kind of fun putting engines together.
Yeah,
Just
it's like,
fucking ting, ting,
literally,
ting,
it's
ting,
like,
they give you the tools.
yeah,
you're
and
like,
it's
ting,
kind
ting,
of
ting,
interesting to be like,
to-
oh, like you worked at the Chevy plant or something like that. It's
Yeah.
like, what's your VIN number? Oh, the fourth, the 10th, the fucking sixth digit. If
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
between a 2 and a 5,
I made
I made your fucking intake manifold.
that'd be so badass.
That would be
yeah.
fucking dope.
It'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
sick. I think why it gets the reputation of it being like a miserable job is because for 8 hours straight, you're doing the exact same tiny little
Yeah.
task, right?
Right.
And in some regard, it is rewarding, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I think it would almost drive people nuts a little bit because it's literally just like, all right, I got to screw these 3 in. Do.
Yeah.
What
Do.
have you
Yeah,
seen?
but people
do,
talk
do.
about it like it's like low-key a subhuman job. Like it's not.
Right.
If you respect yourself, you won't have that job,
have you seen
Right.
which is so
Not-
fucking stupid. to
That's
me.
not the case, obviously.
Yeah.
the so Nissan the GTR? A lot of people know that car, Nissan GTR. Nissan. So the GTR engine, of course, it's not a assembly line car like you'd think, but
Right.
like a normal, I guess,
Yeah.
cars. So, but I think it's really cool, and I think Mercedes does this too. Whoever builds the engine, they put a plate on the engine with
Yeah,
their
and it's like
name.
inspector or whatever.
It
It's
says
like
it says like crafted or created or
Yeah.
by whoever, and
It's
they put their
super cool.
name.
That's
Yeah.
pretty tough.
And they there's videos of people making these engines, and they're literally like in an office, and they're just
Yeah.
like there with their tools on their fucking knees, and they're like tick, 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 tick,
Yeah.
and they're just putting it
yeah,
together.
which is
and
just
then-
like a step
Pretty cool.
above. It's like it's the
Yeah.
same thing as the intake manifold that I just talked about,
Yep.
but it's just like
but
it's literally the same sort of thing where it's like
yeah.
I put my name on that. Like you having that product, that is my product. Like I watch videos of like
Pretty cool, pretty neat.
this other food channel thing, and they did a whole thing about Tabasco sauce, and everything's made in the one factory since the beginning
Wow.
for Tabasco for the whole entire world.
Very
And
cool.
they talked to this one dude, and he was like, I mean, I just feel good about myself, and I feel a lot of pride whenever I go into a restaurant and I see Tabasco, and I know for a fact the Tabasco sauce that's in that bottle I took part in making.
That's
Yeah.
super cool.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like
Really cool.
I am what you can point to me as one of the reasons why you have Tabasco on your fucking restaurant table right now.
Yeah, it's huge.
No, it is pretty sweet. I think we can, with the assembly line, Dilly put on a video actually about in Tampa Bay the cigar
Oh yeah,
rolling and everything,
Mhm.
assembly line kind of thing. And it's
that's
like
very cool.
the oldest one in the country apparently, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yep.
And
Makes sense. It's in
that
Florida.
one,
Yeah.
yes, makes perfect sense. But it was super kind of fascinating. It just
Neat.
it looked different, right? It like
Yeah.
they were saying, it looked like going back in time, right? And it was like, holy shit,
Yes.
this is some old school shit for sure. But that's kind of what cigars are in general, right? I think that's just they're
And-
so. I mean, people have
Yeah.
been smoking cigars for hundreds of years, right?
What I think is
thousands.
Thousands of years.
what I think is so cool too is, I didn't really know, like, I didn't really think about it. I guess you could say when the leaves are dried out,
Right.
they're not
Yeah.
totally dry. They're just
There's some
soft.
level of moisture.
Yeah, which is super cool because you could see how they, I saw a whole tobacco leaf on one of those videos,
Right.
Yeah.
and they're huge. Yeah, they're huge, and then
It is.
They-
Kind of crazy to look at.
like
Yeah.
it's crazy how the leaves can have some moisture in them to where they can still fold them up and like,
Yeah.
that is pretty.
That
wild.
is pretty sweet.
So
Yeah.
that's why cigars are in like a special room, right? So they don't dry out.
yeah, a humidor.
A humidor.
I learned that one of those videos I put on there, a good quality cigar apparently the ash is gray or white, and if it's black, it's a bad quality cigar.
Right.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Essentially.
So yeah, that's
Mhm.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that was in the Cuban one that you put on.
Oh, that's right, yep.
But yeah, it was super interesting. I think one stuff I did a bunch of research on it, like the last week because Dilly and I went
Yeah.
back to the cigar bar.
Learned so much since the last time we talked about cigars on the
No
pod.
shit, I know, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we had no idea what the fuck I was talking about, but that's okay. I've always kind of had like a bit of a passion for it. Not that I've really smoked that much.
You just didn't know like too much about it, so you
No, I
never
didn't.
dove into it.
I didn't know too much about it, but I think it was the culture that really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
it
and
is a
Curiosity.
very interesting culture, and a
Yeah.
lot of people are all about it.
Right. Yeah, and I think that culture interests me. I didn't really know what it, the fine details of what it is about smoking cigars that makes it so special, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
when I started looking into it this last week, I was like, holy shit! Like, just cutting it, the technique to cutting it, the technique to lighting it, technique, to smoking it, to getting the draw from it. It was just like, holy shit! Taking the wrapper out, the fucking stupid shit to do up, people fucking grabbing it, smelling it, but while it's still in the wrapper, it's like, all right, well, you have no idea what you're doing. But so
Yeah.
there's crazy amount of detail that goes into it,
Yeah.
and but the detail is what makes it so special, right? That detail,
Right.
the more detail it is, the more soothing, like something like that can be, right? And I think that's where cigars really shine.
Yeah, and it can be so much more aggravating also if you do it wrong.
True, exactly. Absolutely fucking burn your soul. Especially, I think a lot of those videos I watch, they expressed how like 70% of people still don't know that you don't inhale.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what would happen if you? That's got to be painful. Yeah.
It isn't painful. You get
Yeah.
sick. It's
Yeah,
just 'cause
inhale it, 'cause
like
it-
the nicotine just fucking
Yeah.
and it smokes really harsh.
Yeah, because you got to think a little darty cigarette. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of chemicals and everything else added into the tobacco, but it's still just like
Tiny.
it's a wee little pencil versus like a whole fucking,
stick of tobacco, pretty much.
yeah.
straight
Cigar.
tobacco. Like it's
Whoa,
straight.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would make you. So
And like part of the chemicals on a cigarette is to deliver it more smoothly, but with greater effect
yeah.
and whatnot. So it's
Right.
like,
So another thing, and this maybe just my lack of knowledge, but nicotine, is that naturally in
yes.
tobacco
Mhm.
Yeah.
itself? Okay, so
Yeah.
so what is they have like certain nicotine products, they're just nicotine nowadays. Is that probably synthetic, fake? I wonder
Yeah.
how they divide that, take that out.
Yeah.
of-
They
Oh,
prob-
just like in like
yeah, it's probably
Zyn
lab
juices or
yeah,
something like
or
that, or-
Zins and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course that
yeah,
is.
synthetic.
But
Yeah.
imagine back in the day, you're in what, I don't know, 1500, maybe even way before.
Yeah.
You
Right.
find this plant and you smoke it, and you're just like,
well,
and you're like,
I
yeah,
bet
shit
I bet
rips."
they tried like eating it first.
Yeah, they did.
Probably.
I mean, like,
Shooting.
because it's an American plant. It's not European or Asian. It's an American thing. And like the history of it was like, yeah, they would like smoke it and this and that. But like probably the first thing that they did with it is because like they did it with coca leaves too. In the Andes is like roll it up in a ball and they just chew it all day long.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They chew the leaf all day
Seen that.
long.
Yeah, they have this.
Like a Coke like effect, almost like
Had
some juiced.
this stuff when I think I've talked about it before. This stuff I visited India, and like 2015, and they had this stuff called it ban. I don't know what it was, some sort of plant or something.
Sounds
It-
familiar, yeah.
It was red, and they'd put it like they'd be like talking to you, and their teeth are all red and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Some sort of, it's similar. I
Yeah.
don't know. But it's funny how they ball stuff up in the.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
tobacco.
like, there's native tribes in, like, what's the country? It's fucking north of Brazil. Which one was it? Fucking I learned about all this.
Come on, geography, Dilly. What's north of Brazil?
America.
Which one was it? There's, well, yes.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Central America. Venezuela.
Yes. What? Where's Venezuela?
Venezuela?
I think,
I think it's
if I'm
Well,
remembering
well, then-
right, it was, like,
according to my calculation.
Dude, I used to be so good at
It
geography.
was like-
Fuck happened,
knowing
dude?
where.
all...
Fuck me, I don't know. Smoking a lot of. Jesus Christ. It's been a long time since. What?
Yeah, so I think it was, like,
right there.
Guyana and
Guyana?
Brazil's fucking border area is where this tribe
Jesus
that I
Christ.
learned about was.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Dill.
Sorry,
Oh,
my
my
fault.
God.
my fault.
And yeah, so like they had tobacco leaves or something similar to that effect, and literally they would like put it up in a ball and like pack it and just like chew on it, and literally like all these guys that were like expeditionists and all that were talking about it, and sorry, I'm trying to pull it up so I can find the name of the tribe.
Right.
I wonder what their
What?
goal was back then. Like now, it's like people are like, "Yo, dude, I'm trying to catch a buzz, dude." You
Well,
know,
it
but
was
back
literally
then it
like
was
that, like a head
No,
rush kind of feeling.
Definitely the same thing.
where
yeah.
they're just like, "Yeah, well, I got some."
Yeah, so like they
okay.
would have it in a ball, and like all these white
Yeah.
people that never experienced any of it and didn't understand it, like these guys would pack it like a motherfucker to the point where like their bottom lip wouldn't fucking shut, and they would be drooling like this green saliva type bullshit out all day long. And they were like, "Yeah, that's just how it is."
That's normal.
Wow.
Yanomami. Yeah, that's it.
Your mama.
Yeah, the Yanomami.
Mama.
Mama.
All right.
Cool.
Interesting. So
Yeah, so it's like that's probably how they started with it, just
And
like
they
the
would-
coca leaves in the Andes, and
they would do it
those
all
guys.
the time too.
Yeah,
which
it
is
was just
funny.
like nonstop. It's like, yep, that's how we do it. Just like
These people live to
just like
one.
fucking cowboys in their dip. It's just like, I need my dip.
I should have
Yeah.
put this on the
They're the same
document,
way.
but I saw another video of this guy going through the life of this guy. I forget his name. I think I'm doing injustice to him that I didn't that I don't remember his name, but he passed away in 2018. Okay, 2018 he passed away, right?
Uh-huh.
He was born in 1906. Okay.
Oh, was it that veteran, the
Yes.
guy that was obsessed with soup and all that? He was like 90. He was like 106. He had like a can of soup, and he's like, I like my can of soup and my cigar. And I drive myself to fucking church. And he lived
that
in
might
Texas.
that might
The vet-
have been him.
The
yeah.
World War II vet.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
yes.
which one you're talking
So-
about.
Smoked cigars for a while.
12 cigars a day
Yeah,
at least.
he was like, I'm not dead yet, and it makes me happy. So why am I not stopping? Why would I
112.
stop?
He died at 112. And he
So-
he smoked 10 to 15 cigars a day.
And he was driving himself to church and shit in his hundreds.
But what kind of luck you got? I mean, what kind of luck is? Because cigars, of course, still be.
He'd light them on a stove.
Yeah,
Really?
he had a
Yeah.
gas stove, so he would just light
Which
it
is
on
like
the
a-
stove and then
yeah,
start cooking
A
his
big
soup.
no-no in the
He had-
cigar community. Just
He had
light it
cans
with
of
that.
soup.
Yeah.
He loved cans of
God.
soup, so he would like light his cigar and then like, fucking put his can of soup on the stove.
I mean, because cigars, of course, being nicotine.
So
or,
savage. I love it.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Legend.
beast.
Yeah.
Like being a tobacco product, of course, there is a possibility of cancer, right? You know.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
but I think it's crazy because I wonder if we could deep dive into that too. Because possibility of cancer, but how much more possibility?
I
is
think
it
it's like
compared
it's just like the vaping thing. So it's like
Right.
how I see it is like your body is designed to breathe air.
Yeah.
not other things with air.
So it obviously can't be good.
So yeah, it's not going to be good, and it is going to have negative effects on you, no matter what it is. Weed, vape, cigars, cigarettes, anything. It's just cigarettes have chemicals added into it that make it even worse.
Yeah.
And then weed might be laced with shit.
Right.
And then
Well,
cigars,
it's just smoke going into your lungs. Right?
cigars is like you're smoking. You're literally putting smoke, because even though you're not supposed to inhale a little bit, it will always get into your lungs. It's just impossible to say there's nothing getting into your lungs ever.
It could probably still cause like mouth
throat cancer and mouth cancer. Yeah.
All that
so
stuff.
like it's things that aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah. So I think, like you said, it's only
like. Yeah,
you know,
like if you're in a fucking
happen.
middle of a forest fire or in a campfire and smoke's blowing from the campfire into
can't
your
be good
face,
for you either.
you're not going to be like, yeah, this ain't going to do bitch shit nothing. Like, no, you're going to fucking cough and go, oh, fuck, this is fucking me up.
Yeah, it's the same way. I watched a video. I don't know if I put it on there, but no, I don't think I did. But he was talking about this guy who smokes a couple cigars a day, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He was talking about the title of the video was "Are Cigars Bad for You?" I think is what it was.
Yep.
And he started without, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it's not
But-
obviously not air like Mel's
Yeah,
saying.
and he
So it's
said,
a simple way.
but if you have a few drinks a week, kind of the same effect,
Yeah.
right?
It really
it's,
is.
It's just,
Too
or
much.
like having a few sodas or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the chemicals in soda, you have a couple of those.
Yeah, like
Kinda the
natural
same harm.
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever seen natural flavors, it's like sick. I'm drinking toxic chemicals that are killing me.
Yeah, natural flavor.
So
yeah.
that's how you got to look at it, right? I
Yeah.
think with a cigar, I think cigarettes,
Yeah,
and
it's like
other
controlled
stuff
risk.
like that. That's different.
Yeah.
And I think vape, especially, because who the fuck knows what happens to you?
You're
We
right.
still don't
Cigars
know
been
with
around
that.
forever.
But cigars, the fact they've been around for thousands of years, it's like, yeah, I could not be doing this.
I will say my grandfather,
Right.
I think he's 93 or 94.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And he smoked cigars. He smoked cigarettes, of course, in the freaking, oh my God, he was in Korean War.
Yep.
And then he smoked cigars like his whole life. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, I just think, I don't know, cigar, it's
Yeah, it's like, and if
It's just
it's like,
definitely-
if you're like Ulysses S. Grant, or like that one guy, somehow that guy lived that long, but like Ulysses S. Grant, he smoked like fucking 14 cigars a day,
Right.
and he
Yeah.
died in his 60s from throat cancer. It's like, obviously you're upping your chances if you're doing it super regularly,
a lot.
but it's
yeah.
like, I think it's like one of those things where it's like, you do a cigar once a month or something like that.
That's so minimal.
Yeah, sure, it does up the risk. You can't say, oh, it doesn't do anything, but
But
it's not-
0.001%.
it's not like
right?
you're doing it constantly. It's not like a fucking crazy effect.
Well, it's part of the balance of life, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're not taking care of yourself and you're smoking a cigar like a few times a week,
yeah,
you're gonna be pretty prone to
yeah,
something, right?
you're not
yeah.
exercising or anything.
But if you're
like,
fucking like
yeah.
David Goggins and you're fucking smoking cigar every week, yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Just more,
Your fucking body's like, it don't matter, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
burn it off.
so I
Yeah.
think it's that balance. If you're like crushing it, you're fucking working out
Yeah.
a lot, you're running a lot, you're shredded a lot. A
And
cigar's
it's so
not really gonna
it's
do
so
anything,
calming and so relaxing.
Yeah. It's
Which like
which is a lot of benefits to life, right? Fuck
Yeah.
all the physical fucking bullshit that it can do to you. The mental that it can do to you, like fucking Steve Harvey, what he was
Yeah.
talking about. He's like, this
Yeah.
gets me to fucking just go right back down
I
to
think-
level zero.
yeah, and like I think it
Yeah.
was no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think like some people, even cigar, smoking and stuff is similar to like some people like, art, right? Some people
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
easing their mind. Same thing. I
Yeah.
think that is an art, like Tanner
Yeah,
was
it
saying.
is.
Yeah.
But
And
you gotta, be in the right mindset.
like a relaxing factor, and I think that's like one of your videos how it's like the cowboy dude where it's like it slows things down. It fucking
He was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. And
Love
it's
that
like
dude.
there's something to be said. It's like no hustle and bustle, no rush,
Right.
no this
Yes.
and that. And like I mean, cigars, like I'm not the biggest cigar guy, but I do smoke a cigar on occasion.
Right.
And I used to smoke plenty of cigarettes too on
Right.
deployment to calm myself down.
Right.
And I think that's as more things it's good and it's bad because like
Right.
less people are smoking, which is good.
Yeah.
Healthier life,
Right.
healthier world with less people smoking.
Of course.
But with that, less and less people know. And I think Simon Sink, the guy that wrote
Yeah.
Start With Why,
Start with why, yeah.
I think it was one of his TED Talks or maybe somebody else.
Okay.
But they were telling a story about this a police officer who was in his 20s, or maybe it was a book that I was reading.
Okay.
And it was like a police officer that was in his mid-20s, and then this other person that was also in their mid-20s to 30s or something like that.
Okay.
Police officer never smoked a day in his life. No one in his family ever smoked. None of his grandparents, nobody. He's never been around smoking. He doesn't know smokers ever in his life. So he doesn't know the culture of smoking or people that have smoked.
Yeah.
Person that pulls over in the car fucking is a smoker, has cigarettes in the car. Obviously, getting pulled over is a very stressful situation. And like this person was like down on their luck, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They can't really afford to have any problems anyway. So like they're really fucking stressed out. So naturally, this person, and I did it too on deployment when I got stressed out, was light up a cigarette and fucking do that. Like, and I remember this biology class, and I was like, oh, interesting. Well, I can't believe that. Now I can understand how, like, you're fucking horseshit. In biology class, we did this little test, and I'm sure a lot of biology class did it all across America. There's, like, these tiny little, like, micro shrimp things.
Okay.
That in a microscope, you can see their heartbeat.
Okay.
And we put nicotine and other things on them to see how it would affect them and to find out if it was an upper or doer. And it's like, growing up, you always heard a cigarette calms you down from smokers. But then you do that test, and it actually raises a heartbeat. And they're like, see, it's an upper. It doesn't calm anything down. It actually fucking ups the fucking shit.
And you're like, nah.
No, after smoking, no, you're a fucking idiot. This dude fucking arrested them for like fucking something against the cop or something because she blew smoke in the dude's face. And he's like, how fucking dare you? I told you to put your cigarette out kind of thing, and arrested her because of it.
Right.
She was literally just trying to calm herself down. And that's something he had no fucking understanding why that calms someone down.
Right.
Yeah.
But you only know it when you smoke.
You only know.
So
if
it's
you
like,
do,
it's just like people saying like shit calms you down and soothes you when you smoke a cigar.
Right.
They don't know that until they smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
Right.
And they see it and feel it and experience it in person. Like I had no understanding that cigarettes could calm me down so fucking much until I smoked it. And I don't smoke cigarettes, but I totally understand when someone like gets fucking stressed out and they have bad moods that why they go to a cigarette.
Right. Yes. So I think, and to bring it back to like cigar smoking, I think if you can do it like on a basis of like doing it like once a week or something, really once a week really isn't that much at all. Like at all. Like at all. Especially because like that Wrangler guy was talking about, that older gentleman, he was talking about. Check out his videos. That dude's a legend. But Dilly actually followed him like a long time ago, and he saw it on there. But
like a few months back when I was in North Carolina, I saw some stuff, and then I was like, dang, this guy's...
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
I thought when you lived there.
Oh, no. It was a few months ago. Okay. Not that long ago. I just saw it started to see him surface. But now he's like huge. I've seen him on a bunch of motivational pages and stuff.
Yeah, he's sick. But he was talking about like it takes a long time. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes me cringe looking back when I was like 18.
Right.
And all that, and we bought cigars, and like we would smoke it on like one buddy's porch on his apartment or something like that.
Yeah.
And like it was like I was visiting from the Marines, so we're like trying to party and this and that, but we all have cigars. So we all put out our cigars after like 20 minutes because we're like, yeah, we want to go do other shit. And it's like, we should have never even bought cigars in the first place.
Yeah. Right.
That's how much time we
just
had.
buy a cigarette at that point, right?
Yeah, it's like, why the fuck did we even contemplate trying to buy a cigar?
Right. And yeah, also back to like the etiquette and kind of skill about smoking cigars, like ashing them out was so cool to me.
Yeah.
Like how you like turn it on that. I thought that was so cool. It was like turn it and it just falls off. I was like, fuck yeah. So I tried that when we went.
Fell right off, yeah.
Fell right off. I was like, that's fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things about smoking cigars that are pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking into it because I looked into it, went to the cigar bar, and then like crushed a whole cigar, and I didn't feel any like hindrance on my throat or anything.
So what cut method are you? What are the different cut methods? What are the different cut methods?
I honestly don't know the different cut methods. That's where I slacked on that one.
Tanner, what's the different cut methods?
V cut, straight cut.
It was like post hole or something. I'll give it to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like poke a hole and this and that.
That's right.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The name.
I'm a V cut guy.
Yeah, you did it that one time.
I always knew that, but I didn't know really why. But now that I know like the different parts of the cigar and this and that and like why it's like, oh, now I understand why I stumbled onto why I liked that one more than the others.
So the V cut, is that the one where,
it's
it was
shaped like a
raised?
V?
Yeah, it's like a raised up kind of.
Yeah, so like the post
knife
hole
thing.
is like you literally have like a little hollow pin thing, so you just poke out a tiny little hole, a vent thing, and that's it. So it's like a little extra, but it's like impossible to overcut that way.
I was gonna say, I feel like a V cut, you'd be able to have like more draw, and it wouldn't be so open.
Yeah,
like 'cause if
which
it's
that's
so
why I
open-
liked, and I stumbled upon why I liked that more because I remember like doing straight cuts when I first started, not realizing that like there was a cap to a cigar that would hold everything together, and everything else like that. Yeah. So I probably looking back on it, I probably always cut the whole cap off, and caused the whole thing to unravel. So I was like, this fucking sucks. And then one time I did a V cut, and I was like, wow, it didn't come apart this time. I'm always going to do a V cut now, forever. And I didn't know why. Yeah, and I just stuck with it, and I still like it. I still like V cuts way more.
Right.
And whatnot. But now I realize why, because of the cap that holds everything together.
Right.
You can't overcut the cap.
Yeah, I'm probably still a straight cut, but if you can learn how to either, do a straight cut and not take off the whole fucking cap, that's when that cut really shines. Obviously, that's where it's all at. So, it's cool. It's pretty interesting, honestly. It makes me really want to smoke one. I tell you what. So, I'm excited. Go back whenever that is. But so I would, and also I think cigars. You got to be really into it to have your own. Yeah. I mean? And I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's not like cigarettes. Not everybody can just have a cigar. Yeah. Like, you got to have the humidor and everything.
And you got to you got to know the right people to invite them to smoke it. Like if you know that person's like, I only got an hour. I only want to be there for an hour. It's like,
no time.
You should probably pass on this one then.
Right.
Because I feel like it, even though I don't smoke cigars, I feel like it should be something with no time limit. You don't think about it.
Exactly.
You just
like I could be there for 2.5 hours. I might only be there for an hour, and I might cut it short, but I might be there for 2 hours or 3 hours.
Do the whole thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, but the point is to not have that time limit because it's about relaxing, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's what's so special. I'm gonna have to. I had one with a beer with it, and it was pretty nice. But I feel like some whiskey would be pretty sweet with a fucking
cigar. Be pretty cool.
I don't have whiskey at that bar, but that's okay. Sweet. We can probably kind of cut it there, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too.
We got a little shorter episode, but we got stuff to do. I'm flying to. We're recording this on Thursday. You're seeing it on Monday, but we're recording this on Thursday. I'm flying to Dallas this weekend, so that's why we had to pre-record. But so I'm doing that tomorrow. That'd be crazy. 24 hours from now, I'll be in Dallas. I've never been to Dallas. I'm going to go to the airport.
That's pretty cool.
That you hate. So I'm excited.
Oh, man, Dallas
Fort Worth sucks.
One with the train that goes, and then you're just like,
why didn't I just walk across?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait till you see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna look at it and you're gonna be like,
stupid. Yeah, it's gonna
I'm right here. It's right there. I literally can see it.
And I gotta
and
wait
you're telling me I have to go
20 minutes around.
Way the fuck over there, and then the way the fuck over here to get to here.
Yeah.
But I'm
wait
just
your turn.
But
That's
I'm just right here.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
We'll see it.
Math.
We got a fucking rental car.
Oh,
and
nice.
Marion forgot to do it earlier, which is fine. But I wanted a smaller car, just to not have to worry about parallel parking in a fucking
Did you get a big one?
big ass city that I don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
But we got an SUV, so I'm like,
oh damn,
fuck me.
Well, it's Texas.
Yeah, it's meant to be. You know what I mean? So
damn, that's kind of sick though. You get driving.
It'll be sweet.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well,
cool. Wrapping it up now.
So that was pretty good. Dilly,
gold medal winner.
good job on your peach juice.
Yeah,
Not bad.
pretty much what it was.
good peach juice.
Literally
good.
juice. Yeah.
Very good.
I hope you drink the rest of it.
I've never tasted wine
That juicy.
that juicy or sweet. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
that would definitely just taste like juice.
yeah, it was all right. Not bad.
Good.
But you brought one, so I can't be mad.
91 points.
Yep.
Gold star.
So I don't know about that. But
Gold medal winner.
so thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for the
It's good
support.
when
The
you have
YouTube
nutrition facts on
has
that.
been popping the fuck off. We've been on our shorts videos, not our full videos like this one, but our short videos. literally out of the last like 15 videos, we've had like 13 or 14 of them be over 1,000 views. So it's pretty sweet. And a lot of likes, comments, and stuff. Yeah, if you guys want to have a drink for us to do, please hit us
didn't
up.
someone tell us one?
Yeah, it was the beer and orange juice, but he said put gin in it, and it was called something. So,
Oh, yeah.
so we'll have to do that eventually in a little bit, just so because we kind of did that recently.
Yeah.
So we'll do that in a while. But we'll definitely do it. So hit us up in the comments, and we'll definitely put it on the schedule. Shit, it might be the next drink. So thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you guys next week, episode 75. We're 3/4 of the way to 100, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. We'll see you guys next week. Love
Over
you.
and out.
Peace.
Fuck, dude.